What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to our Chicago Bears franchise. We're 5-5, and we're fighting. We are clawing for a chance to play in the playoffs. Justin Fields' first opportunity to play in the playoffs in his young career. Same thing with Matt Eberflus. And of course, it would be our first, as this is the first year of this rebuild. We have a lot of things to talk about, so let's go ahead and do a lot of this stuff. Breakout DB, have a dev trait upgrade. This is huge. Brisker. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't speak for the rest of on defense, but man, last week that was one of the best games I've ever played. He said, another game like that, I feel like I've arrived. So if we can hold the Falcons to less than 200 yards passing, which we've done that before, or if Brisker can get one interception, one forced fumble, or one tackle for a loss sack, he will probably get what, the star development. So yeah, I think that's a possibility. Let's go ahead and do our weekly strategy first and kind of get an idea of what we're going up against. Cordell Patterson's not in for the Falcons. I'm guessing he's probably hurt. It says that we need to defend the outside run, and man, running for us, we just aren't good. They pass 55% of the time, and with Marcus Mariota, he can run. I think we do contain QB scramble. I think that's probably the most smart thing to do. We'll go still half pads. You see 97% fatigue. Things are getting a little dicey here as we're in week 10 or week 11. We just got to really start controlling who all is practicing and who all is not. Let's get the backups in for the safety positions and for the corners. So for offense, our game plan, it says we need to run to the outside. Now, if we think about Grady Jarrett is there running to the outside. Their tendency is zone coverage, and they do a little blitzing, but not too much. They don't blitz really a whole lot. So running against zone really, it would be very beneficial. We'll try to run it outside. I don't think we'll have that much success. I don't think Grady Jarrett's really going to be disrupting things going to the outside. And we got to monitor fatigue for our offense again. And I think we go again, we split for QB. I think that's all we really need to do. Everybody else is actually in good shape as our defense that's really getting tired because they're on the field all the time. Let's be honest. Yeah, Brisker is a 75 normal development trait, so he will become a star development trait if we can get him involved. Now, I might try to user him a little bit, see if we can get an opportunity to have something happen. We're going to set a goal plan focus. Since we're running again, I think we just try again to run it for 200 yards. So nobody got hurt, luckily, in practice. Good thing about us always having split reps and half pads is that usually that doesn't come with too many injuries. Now, we got to discuss going up against the NFL's top offense. A top offense. What are we talking about here? They're fourth in the NFL in passing yards, and we are dead last in defensive rushing yards, but we're sixth. So we got the number 4 offensive passing attack going against the number 6 defensive passing team. So this would be interesting. Let's talk about it. Coach, your task with the Falcons this week and their high-powered offense. Where does it stop? I think, stuffing the run's probably going to be the big thing. Controlling Marcus Mariota, not letting him get outside the pocket. They've got a backup running back in. Cordell Patterson's not there. So beat the Falcons, allow 75 or fewer rushing yards. We know that's not going to happen. I mean, we give up a ton of yards every week. Discuss the play of your O-line is next. There's a lot of things. I don't never really remember having this much. Huge day on the ground for you in last week's win. Those guys up front really went to work. Have to be proud with the way they performed. I mean, I am. If we could just get a few more plays every game where Justin Fields doesn't get beat the heck up, we can make some things happen in the passing attack. The amount of rushing yards your team has against the Falcons will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. That's, I guess, okay. I mean, if we rush for 200 yards, which is what our goal is, they're going to only get 200 XP, but all of them do. And I mean, that's better than nothing. Prospect spotlight. Discuss a rising college prospect with the front office. So who is this? Now, sometimes these players can be good and sometimes they cannot be. So we'll have to talk about it. Jacoby Brutton. He's been standing out from other prospects in terms of his football IQ. So he's pretty smart. Perfect. Let me take a look at him. Consider scouting Jacoby Brutton for further evaluation of his ability. Jacoby Brutton. So let's go ahead and choose some of these players that we want to focus a little bit more. And it's probably going to be people that aren't fully completed because some of these are going to get really close. And I don't know if I want to waste it. I think this is good for maybe potentially scouting players that you haven't or you're not going to get the opportunity to fully scout, so you can get them kind of up to par with some of your other prospects. So they were talking about Jacoby Brutton here. He's a speed rusher. We view his scouting card, get an idea of what he's about here. So Vikings, Chargers, and the Patriots. His block shedding's an F, but finesse move is B. So he's kind of like a one-trick pony. Has a swift arm move in his arsenal. Loves to utilize a spin move or spin as a counter move. Has a high motor. Shows good discipline. Won't flag too much. Again, that really doesn't matter. Acceleration is great to elite. Okay, that's pretty good. Agility is decent to solid. Change direction is good to great. Speed solid to good. So really good acceleration, probably coming off the ball, which is why he's a good speed rusher, but he doesn't have good overall speed. His strength is not that good. I don't think this is somebody who we target. Block shedding F, hit power F. I don't think this is somebody we even waste our time with. So here's somebody I'm kind of interested in. Tyrone Lowry from North Carolina, 6'5", 270 pounds. He's huge, but he's a speed rusher. So that's kind of interesting. Let's get a look at this guy. He same fits as the one before. B finesse move, so he's a little bit better all the way around. Look at his physicals, good to great on just about everything. So I think he's going to be kind of an average, probably like a 73, 74. His hit power is A, impact blocking is at A to C. There's some potential here. Again, I'm not too crazy with it to know if I want that to be somebody who we scout, but at a 50% overall, I would like to learn a little bit more with him because he does have potential, because if some of these things are Bs all the way across the board and like hit power, impact blocking is an A, then he's got an opportunity to be really good. Now here's somebody I'm kind of interested in. Kareem Ball, he's a guard. He is he's a round one projection, and I kind of would like to know more about him. His speed is good to great at the guard position, so he can be a good pulling guard for us. His strength is solid to good, so he isn't really a very strong offensive lineman, but he's got good to great acceleration, good to great change of direction. So I think this is somebody who can get out in space and help us and be able to block linebackers, good for screens, those type of things. I'm kind of interested in him, and him being a 50% overall. I don't think we're going to fully be able to scout him. So I think that's one of the players that we scout. I'm stuck in the screen. I can't see anything. I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes and nothing has came up. I'm worried if I back out, we're going to lose the opportunity to focus scout. Okay, luckily it's still there. So let's go ahead and give Kareem Ball an opportunity. He's only at a 50%. So he's going to be able to be one of the top players. And again, what I kind of want to do is look at some of these fringe top 10 first round draft picks and see if they are maybe potentially like a top 5, top 10 overall pick. Because if we end up drafting like middle of rounds, we make playoffs and we can kind of like grab someone who should have been like a top 5, top 10 pick, that would be very huge. Now we've got Rich Bates, 75%. I'm not worried about him. Emmett Fisher is another guard. I'm very big, as you can tell, on potentially getting some offensive linemen, and he's looking kind of good. Has a high motor, shows good discipline, so he won't get flagged much. He, again, good to great, good to great. Speed's decent to solid, so he's not as fast as Ball is, but he has the opportunity to have really good skills. So again, I want to scout him as well and see if he is also potentially somebody who we could end up drafting. And then last but not least, I'm going to get Max Lowry here, Washington State, agile. You can see over to the right. Well, you can't see. Let me, actually, I'll just have to tell you. His awareness is A to C, impact blocking is A, and then power and run blocking is potentially a B. So he could also be very good. We could swing him inside. I'm trying to bolster the inside of this offensive line as much as possible because that's where a lot of our pressure is coming from. And luckily, Justin Fields is fast enough where he can scramble outside if we need to. So if we can kind of build up the inside of that offensive line, that would be huge. And that's who we're going to scout. Maybe we can pick somebody very good. I'm also good with edge rushing, trying to stop the run as well. Either one of those, it would work for me, but I'm more focused on building that offensive line this first year. Now we get to play some football. Chicago's going into the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, to take on the 3-7 Atlanta Falcons, led by Marcus Mariota. AJ Terrell is going to be swarming outside in that secondary. We'll have to be cognizant of him. Also have Casey Hayward. Can't forget about him. And then I actually did forget Kyle Pitts going up against our linebackers. That's going to be brutal. As we look at the, I don't know what kind of Falcon that was. Is he like made of metal or like, I don't know. It's just, I guess he's a metal Falcon. As we get Tyler Algier, I don't even know. He had 3 rushing touchdowns last week. Holy crap. Justin Fields threw 2 or 3 interceptions last week, but he did have a nice pass to Darnell Mooney, who is once being moved in the slot, has started to shine for the Chicago Bears. They're 5-5, trying to get over 500 for the first time this year. They take the field and are going to go up against Marcus Mariota and the Atlanta Falcons. So the Falcons are going to kick this ball off. So we will see Justin Fields take the field here in Atlanta first. Kickoff is underway. Pettis returned 2 touchdowns already on the season. Maybe he can get another one. And he's going to get stopped at the 24. And here comes Justin Fields and the #1 rushing attack in the NFL. Of course, David Montgomery has had a lot to do with that, but also Justin Fields, his legs, one of the fastest running or quarterbacks in the league. 9 touchdowns, 25 interceptions. I don't want to talk about it. The goal for the Bears this week was to run it to the outside on offense. On defense, he's going to stop and contain Marcus Mariota from scrambling the ball as David Montgomery only picks up a yard. You see there, David Montgomery now with over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. He's got 5 touchdowns, got 1 last week. Not a lot of production inside the red zone for him, but he is a main cog in that offense as he tries to run to the outside and loses a yard. Let's go. Let's see if Darnell Mooney can. I'm not sure if AJ Terrell is on him or not. This is zone, I do think. So I think Mooney will be open about, yep. There we go. Mooney holds on to it and gets it to the 49, 26 yard. This is like almost the same thing as the week before. And he's doing a little shimmy at midfield. This was a great move. Putting Mooney in the slot at times and still letting him be outside has really been a good thing for Justin Fields and him, getting him some touches. He was starting to get angsty. We heard some rumblings that in the locker room, he was starting to get mad. Maybe start even turn into a diva wide receiver, but they're now being more cognizant of getting him the ball as Mooney picks up 3 and gets stopped. We're going to try to do the screen. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Depends on how aware our blockers are. There's nobody. What? I guess because it's AJ Terrell. I don't get it. I don't get it. Look at this. I mean, I don't know how a screen's that far off. I really don't. Only us. There, you know, AJ Terrell's the only guy there. We had 3 blockers. It's a screen throw. Like, you don't have to throw it far at all. And we can't even. There's Kyle Pitts getting it. I mean, I guess that was just the dice roll, you know, like we had pressure in our face. So it was just an inaccurate ball by Justin Fields, but it's just frustrating. All right, 1st and 10 ball on the 42. And they're going to continue to run this as no one is able to stop. We're not able to stop. I don't even know who the backup running back is. Eddie Jackson does get the tackle. We're going to blitz 2nd down and 14, loss of 4 by Algier on that play. I'm assuming that's how you say his name. That swung out to the left, pressure in his face. Of course, the wide receivers for the CPU will come back and get the ball, but ours won't. 3rd down and 11. We're going to bring a safety blitz. We'll see if Brisker can get in here and get this tackle for a loss, which would give him a dev trait upgrade. There it is. There's a tackle for a loss, and Brisker is now a star in the NFL. After all the trash talk that we have been giving him, he comes in, makes a big play on Mariota, and we get the stop, hold him to a field goal. We'll be able to get back the ball on offense and try to either take the lead or tie it up. And so we're going to come back out and pass it. We got to get Justin Fields some confidence here. I really can't wait to start the next season so that I can work on potentially not throwing 1,000 interceptions. Darnell Mooney with his first touch. No, it's a second touch. I am wrong. For 36 yards, both completions have went to him. We're starting to see a little bit more action in the passing game. Montgomery gets the 1st down. Might be playing man-to-man here. Looks like we kind of are. Let's throw this underneath. The Montgomery, he catches that and picks up 8. D Ford's hurt on the play for the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go play action. Darnell Mooney, please come back to the ball when I throw this. I can't. I got to lob it if I do decide to throw it. We're going to have to get outside the pocket and throw it away. I think we've got an opportunity to score here or get a 1st down. Montgomery gets to midfield and the 46 of Atlanta. Another 1st down. Will be in field goal range with an opportunity to tie. But we are looking to score here. Oh, if we could have got past the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1 after a cold commit catch of 7 yards. It's a big third down. Can we get the first down? And we do, man. We're just barely like... It seems like the first 2 quarters for us, it's just like 4th and inches. What? Oh my God. There's no way we didn't get that. There's no way. Let's let Blasphemy Game get in there. There's just no way we didn't get that. There's the line of there's the first down marker. There's no freaking way. What? The first down offer? No, we're going to challenge it. All right, it's overturned. Thank God, because we know how that would have went on 4th down. Probably a block shed. Grady Jarrett probably would have gotten to the backfield or something. So 1st and 10, ball on the 35. We're going to run this to the outside, cut this back up, and pick up a hard-earned 3. We're going to do the shallow crosser, see if we can't get Darnell Mooney out in space. Will we have enough time? There it is. First down. Mooney coming up clutch. It seems like these long, methodical drives don't happen a lot for us. Usually we get down here and throw a pick or something. And Montgomery gets a first down. But yeah, it seems like now he's averaging 3.3 yards a carry. It seems like it always takes a few quarters for us to like ground and pound. It seems like wear out the defense, and we always in the 3rd and 4th quarter, we start to pick up more yardage. I don't know if that's just how Madden is programmed this year as Herbert gets into the end zone, and there's a 7-3 lead by Chicago as Herbert's in for Montgomery. I'm telling you guys, there's something about this dude that the offense explodes when Herbert gets a chance to touch the ball. Cole Kmet is hurt on the kickoff attempt or the field goal attempt. 7-3. Chicago with the lead. Oh no, Cole Kmet has a pulled groin. He will not return for the game. I don't know if that's going to keep him out for very long. So O'Shaughnessy's going to get some love, which he's improved like once this season. He could be a nice possession receiver for us as Jesus Christ, that was a cut. He separated away from us so quickly when he cut to the outside. Of course, I was backpedaling. Algier, I don't know how to say his last name. Gets the first down, ball on 36. Marcus Mariota looking to take the offense of the Falcons, intercept that. It was just thrown up in the air. Young catches it, gets tackled at the 39. I have no idea what Marcus Mariota was doing or even thinking of throwing that ball. And we're going to take a shot here. I'm feeling a little aggressive. You guys know what that means. Interception probably. They are playing man. So let us to outside. Okay, I'll take that. I'm just glad that it actually went the way I thought it was going to go. Like that should either be a catch or a pass broken up. Ebner in. Montgomery hasn't returned. Huh. That's interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. This is the 2nd play he has not returned. 3rd and 10, ball on the 39. This will be a long... Get out of here. Field goal as they want us to punt it. I want to kick it. Why wouldn't we kick this? This is what well, Kyer Santos doesn't have a very big leg. Punting it, I just don't think is the answer here, but that's what coach wants. Shoot, that's what we got to do. Kyle Pitts with the catch. Oh, man, I'm telling you, that's a huge mismatch. I mean, Kyle Pitts is pretty much a wide receiver, and he's going up against linebackers. It's going to be tough. That's the end of the 1st quarter. We're up 7-3, but Atlanta is tracking down the field. Ball on their 47, basically midfield. Marcus Mariota with 5 completions on 8 attempts. 2nd down and 10. I wish I had running lanes like that. Is that Drake London with the catch? His first catch of the day? God, look at that. The speed just kills, man. How many catches is that? So Mariota's, completed 8 passes? Half of them have went to Kyle Pitts, who has 69 yards. I mean, hey, rightfully so. If I had Kyle Pitts on my team, I'd throw him the ball a lot as well. He's out for this play, getting a breather. And it's hit as he throws it, so that will fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're going to keep blitzing, man. I don't care. We keep bringing the pressure. I think we can get them, Mariota, and disrupt passes. Just like that. To Pitt with already his 5th catch of the game, man. He's on pace to have 15, 20 catches. Oh, it's a screen. I wasn't even paying attention. Nice play by who other than Mario Edwards Jr. Stops Algier from picking up the first down, and the kicking unit for the Falcons is out. And the kick is good. 7-6 in favor of the Bears. All right, so Montgomery's back in. Good. I messed with some of the auto subs, so I was making sure that like something crazy didn't happen. Oh, if you would have stayed on your freaking block, we could have took that one to the house. I feel like it was a gain of 4 though. Nice rush. We ran for 52 yards. Remember, every yard we get is a point for our offensive line. So we've already gotten 52 points for the offensive line, and that'll continue. Here's Montgomery, gets another 3. We'll try to pick up the first down. Huge, and this is huge. We got to get this. Let's get it. Oh, I don't know if we did. 4th and inches. If this was my playthrough and I wasn't trying to be realistic, I 1000% would go for it, but we just can't. There's no way a team would do this. Man, Linville Joseph is just shedding those tackle or those guards. I feel like controlling the defensive line is actually working and getting us some pressure. We're blitzing. I'm controlling like Linville Joseph or Mario Edwards. And look how quickly we get home. Now we're probably gonna get doubled here, but it's 3rd and 11. Let's see if we can apply some pressure. Yeah, we didn't even move, but there is pressure. Thank God, because Kyle Pitts was gone. That was a touchdown. All right, so good thing we did punt it, because we're gonna get the ball back and gain some field position. Ball on the 40 now. I think we were on like the 30, so we gained about 10 yards there by punting it and holding it on defense. Montgomery coming back out, 3.2 yards a carry. Nothing to be too proud of, but we know he eats late. The more he's in the game, the more successful he is. We'll try to, I gotta remember, I gotta hit the L trigger when I want to cut back. So we got a 3rd and 6. It looks like this is zone though. Maybe Pringle's gonna be open. Oh, underneath, come back for it. Mooney catches it, man. Mooney in the slot is great. We're throwing the ball better, man. I always have like 5 or less throws every game that are picks. All my other throws are always great. At least I think they're good. Let's just say, I'm not gonna say they're great because I'm not good at passing, but you know what I mean. There's always a handful that I just are kind of like, what are you doing? And those are the ones that get picked. That was a good throw by Justin Fields. And we're in opponent territory here, looking to try to extend our lead. I can't move. All right, 3rd and 7. We've already ran 30 plays this game on offense. Clock is starting to wind down. Is Pringle going to get open here? Oh, Pringle, you got to turn around and catch that. I'm not mad at it. That could have been caught. We're going to have to kick a field goal. And it was almost blocked, but it's good. 10-6. Bears with the lead as we didn't even kick the ball. Kyle Pitts caught it. Let's be honest, that's all I'm saying. And the pass was to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts catches it. Marcus Mariota to Kyle Pitts. That's all they're doing. I don't knock it. 101 passing yards on the day for the Falcons. I mean, without Cordell Patterson, Calvin Ridley, they got Drake London. They really ain't got the ball to him as much. He has 1 catch, I do believe. So you would understand force feeding it to Kyle Pitts. He's your most explosive offensive weapon with the other guys out. Algier trying to make things work. We're gonna bring the pressure. That's been the secret today. Getting pressure on Marcus, forcing him with some errant passes. Pressure's coming, and he gets dropped. And Gordon this time with the sack. So here comes Justin Fields. We're going to be in a passing situation. It's got 1:53 remaining in the first half. Ball on the 36. We're going to look to try to extend this one. We've got nowhere to go. Let's just throw this away. I kind of want to complete something to move the clock, because if we don't, oh my God, who is it this? What? The 2 interceptions I've thrown have been both on screens. What? And look at this. You tell me I'm throwing, like, I don't even see him because I see block. Well, I don't even see him. I throw it. Oh my God, what the And you know, the crazy thing is, what can I do? It's either take a sack or throw the interception. I can't throw it away. There's not an option. I don't have the option to just throw it in the dirt like in the NFL. So it's either take a sack or throw an interception, which I didn't even see him. But why did my dude just spin? Do we really throw another screen? I think we have to. Falcons called a timeout. I don't feel comfortable throwing it down the field now. Let's see how this works. Let's see if we can get a block. How do we get the first down? They call a timeout, 4th and inches. I'm going for it. I am not going to give them the opportunity to move this ball down the field. I'm not. We get the ball at half too. If they want to call a timeout, they can suck it. Oh, what a catch! Darnell Mooney. That's a huge throw too by Justin Fields. See, look, I mean, I've been practicing. Well, what can I do about screens, man? All right, so we got a timeout. Basically, we're going to try to tie this game. I don't think we have too much of an opportunity. Now, Pettis could beat this guy deep. I don't know if we really even try it. It's worth it. We'll just do that. Let the clock run down, call a timeout. Good job by the offense to move the ball and tie this game up. 13-13 at halftime. Falcons with the 2 interceptions on screens. All right, so after the half, we kept our game plan the exact same. I mean, pick 6, it's really 13-6 on the back of our defense, as I don't even know who this guy is. He's running around like Barry Sanders. Takes it to the 43. But I feel like our game plan has been working. It's really just been the 2 interceptions. This game could be very, very different as the Falcons have moved it to the middle of the field. Linville Joseph, man, I'm telling you what, just controlling defensive tackle and applying pressure right up the middle really changes the way the computer runs their plays. And that's kind of, is that cheese? I don't know, but it forces some bad passes. That was a really good catch there. It forces the runners to run a little bit away from their holes. But Marcus Mariota had time. He delivered a strike. They moved it down to the 34. Johnson on the tackle. And nothing there for Williams this time. I don't know what happened to, was it Algier or whatever? And Marcus Mariota throws it away. Luckily, oh, they're going to go for it. Ooh. All right, we're going to go with the slant weak 0. We're going to pull everybody up. Let's go Linville. Let's see if we can't get some pressure, and we do. We get a stop. Finally, Kyle Pitts is hurt on the play. I hope he stays out. I mean, I don't mean that as like in real life. I don't want him hurt, but in this game, yes, absolutely. Outside Fields with a nice run. His first rush of the game, believe it or not, for 15 yards. He just got his offensive lineman 15 points. Oh, we got the blocks. Can we truck stick this guy? We got on the sideline and kind of messed it up. Montgomery with 20 rushes for 72 yards. And remember, he starts to click a little bit as the game goes on. I'm getting an opportunity to take a lead, thankfully for us. Our defense held up. Our defense has really been the story of this team. Let's be 100% honest with it. It's not been our offense. It's really been the interceptions in Madden that's really been the thing that's been successful for us. Ebner with a juke and picks up 5. Do we throw another screen again? Oh my God, do we do it? I think we try it. There it is. And we're punting it? No, I can't believe Cairo Santos can't kick. Well, I mean, it's a 57-yard field goal. It's not like it's a for sure thing. There's Kyle Pitts, his first catch of the half. Marcus Mariota's 67% completion percentage for 134 yards. Kyle Pitts has received half of those catches or throw of pass attempts. I'm sorry. He's looking to get over 100 yards on the day. The Falcons with the wide receiver in motion. And that's handed off to the running back. Oh, man, that was wide open. Oh, man. You know what? I'm just going to start covering. I'm going to start covering him. That's all. Where's he at? Who's got him in coverage? All right. We're going to try our best. This is probably going to be really bad, but We're not going to let Kyle Pitts beat us anymore. We're going to force him to throw it to somebody else. All right, I'm not going to do it this time. I think they might run it. And what the heck was Linville Joseph doing? Don't let him get it. Ooh, all right, we get the good stop. Do they decide to go for it again? Oh, they are. I really want to blitz. 4th and 1, they might try to pass it here. Kind of looks like that. Where's Kyle Pitts? He's on. I think on Young, he's okay. Stop. All right, big blitz. And we got to cover Kyle Pitts. All right, we're sending some pressure here. We're covering the outside. Yep. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I tried. I guess I should have tried to block it instead of picking it off. 1st and goal, ball on the 2. Gotta think they're going to run it. Give it a shot at least. Fumble it. Something. All right, lost a 2. We'll take it. Oh man, touchdown. Oh, we might have all day. Nope, we gotta get out of bounds. Nice rush. Let's gain another like 15 for Justin Fields. We got it on the 42, and we've got to go down here and put some points together. Really a touchdown. I love how they score 1 touchdown as a tied game. They've got all the momentum, but maybe it was because of those interceptions. So David Montgomery fumbles it. I think that might be his like second fumble of the season. So I can't be too mad with that. Come here, Mario Edwards. Yeah, that's just unfortunate that we fumbled it. I mean, it's just kind of that's the way it goes. Oh, we're gonna do another screen here. Square that up. Get the tackle. Only gain of 2 or 3. I'm sorry. And hey, we've got a lock on Kyle Pitts. He has not gotten a reception since I said I was going to lock him up, and we're going to continue to lock him up here. Where are you going to throw it? Intercept that! Brisker is going to... I'm going to truck stick. Come here! Get out of the way! Touchdown! Chicago! I can't believe we just... we just truck stick Marcus Mariota. That was awesome. Oh no, seriously? Jackson, you better get there. I don't know how you fell backwards when getting tackled from behind, but Drake London is now hurt. So after our nice play, Atlanta on the first freaking pass takes it all the way down to the 17 with a chance to take the lead. First catch for Kyle Pitts this one guarding him, but that was a pretty tough route to stop. He gets the first down. He's got 9 receptions, 110 yards. And look at there. I control Linville Joseph. If we don't cover Kyle Pitts, he's just going to get the ball every single time. We have to go down here and score a touchdown, unfortunately. No easy task. As we're going to try to get Marcus Mariota running the ball. Now, takeaways, they've had 3. 2 of them have been weirdest interceptions on screens ever. And one of them was a fumble we had no control over. Very unfortunate for us. We have got to get this first down. Haven't had success stopping their offense. O'Shaughnessy in when Cole Kmet could be in this. Let's throw it underneath. Catch it. O'Shaughnessy with a huge clutch catch. Fields 11 for 20 with, of course, interceptions. It wouldn't be a Bears video without me throwing multiple interceptions. Got to hit that hole quick. Montgomery keeps moving forward thanks to some janky animations. We get the first down. Now he's over 100 yards. Remember when I said, he always starts off slow? He's starting to heat up here in the 4th quarter. There he goes again. First down. We got our man Khalil in. We're going to move Mooney across the formation. Fake it to him. Hand it off. He sheds a tackle. He tries to keep his feet. He's got 3 rushes, 16 yards, and a touchdown. Looking good. Montgomery's back in. He's like, I ain't going to let you snake all of my touchdowns here, young guy. I'm telling you, every time Montgomery picks it up here, He's averaging what, 4 yards an attempt, I think. Is that right? So it's not like anything great, but he does seem to pick up more yardage as the game goes on. Even though he fumbled it, we're still going to feed him. I don't care if I have to run this all the way down the field until they prove that they can stop us. Look at that, shedding a tackle, falls forward, picks up 4, 3rd and inches. I don't really know what we can do here. Throw it, freaking sack, man. I saw the blitz. What do we do here? 4th and 8. Do we go for it? If they score another touchdown, though, that's game. I think we have to go for it. I don't think this is a situation where we can kick a field goal, because if we don't stop them anyways when they get down the field, it's not going to work. So I think we have to try to score here. As soon as I take off the run, block, shed, sack. It's so frustrating. You hit the trigger to run and everyone sheds their blocks. It's so frustrating. We're going to throw it to somebody. Intercept that. We're blitzing, double safety blitz, 3rd and 10. Can we get a stop? Where's Kyle Pitts? I am covering him. Young's on him. He's going to move across the formation. Let's see what he's got. He's getting down. He's going to try to block a little bit, I do think, here. Throwing it to the outside. Nothing. You're not throwing it to Kyle Pitts. If you haven't watched the stream, you know that every time I play the Falcons, I get just demolished. And usually it's Deion Jones who just has his way with me. Pause. Luckily, Montgomery's here to save us, potentially. They got hurt, so good thing is that stops the clock, gives us a little bit more of an opportunity. This is 4 down territory again, so really this is 1st down. We've ran it 40 times. I mean, that is ridiculous. Montgomery, I'm telling y'all, he just gets better and better as the game goes. You can see I was trying to hit him open right here. I was trying to put it right there, but it ended up being all the way over here. They're probably going to pass it here. If I was them, I would. I don't know what's going to happen. Make the stop. Yes, timeout. We've got an opportunity. That's all we can ask for. I mean, this game has been ridiculous. Let's be real. I mean, there's just been so much craziness that's happened. All right, last hope for Chicago. 1:44 remaining. No timeouts. That's pass to Montgomery. We're going to have to move the ball quickly and score. I didn't even choose the right play. You don't get stopped, man. Catch that, Pringle. I don't want to do no signature celebration. I want to spike the ball. We got 34 seconds to move the ball. I'm going to leave blasting game in the block because, I mean, he's not going to do a whole lot here. Just throw that out of bounds. I mean, we have no timeouts. I mean, it's just really, we got to just bank on. We had Pettis. Again, it was just, did I really just spike it? I spiked it on 4th down. Well, we came to Atlanta and lost because we threw 3 interceptions. We fumbled the ball. I mean, I spiked it on 4th down to end the game. That's probably gonna be the thumbnail title, right? I spiked it on 4th down. Hey, both of our running backs at least got some upgrades, I guess. Herbert's gonna get the elusive back. Even he sheds a lot of tackles, man. I wonder if his break tackle is higher than Montgomery's. It just seems like he always breaks tackles. Ebner too. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, they're all elusive backs. Good fits. You know, all 3 of your running backs can kind of do the same thing. That's really huge. We did lose the game, unfortunately. That sucks. At least Brisker got to break out, so that's good. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I've been talking crap behind your back, but hey, he gets 10,000 XP, so he's going to upgrade pretty nicely here. Let's see if we'll have an option to do that. No, it'll probably be next week when we get the option. We do have an injury as well. Who was that? Cole Kmet is out for 3 weeks, man. So, man, the next 3 weeks are going to be brutal because we're missing 3 pretty good players. We were able to stop them from running the ball or passing it, so I guess that was a good thing, but it just, those turnovers, man, the interceptions really are killing us. It's talking about our offensive line. Feels like they can overpass stuff. I just don't feel like it. You know, entire offensive line earns 10,000 XP. Okay, we got a lot of upgrades there. Holy crap! Let's advance the week. Let's look at what the rest of the NFC North did. Hopefully they lost so that they don't pull too far ahead of us. The Packers do win. The Vikings win, and we're going up against the 2-8 Jets. yeah, we've got a lot of upgrades here. I'm sure we've got a lot of breakout players as well. Linebacker, defensive back, and a running back. I'm sure that's going to be Brisker. That's probably going to be, is that going to be Montgomery or Herbert that's going to get that opportunity? And the linebacker, I'm not sure who that's going to be. So we'll just wait and see. We've got a lot again to do this week coming up. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. I will catch everyone later. I need to go relax.